Good day, Papua New Guinea. Today I'm doing this short video to raise a concern about the current government of the day, weaponizing state institutions to go after its political rivals. The classic example in this case is Honorable Prime Minister directing the Office of the Auditor General to investigate the agendas that his political enemy number one and the alternate Prime Minister headed before he defected to the opposition. This is pure political witch hunt, and we must discourage this from our Prime Minister. Yes, we are very much concerned about the huge amount of money being pumped into one particular department or one particular provincial government and being misused, and Papua New Guinea welcomes such investigations. But it must be done for a good cause and not just pure political witch hunt as such. The question that every Papua New Guineans are now asking is, why didn't Prime Minister directed the Office of the Auditor General to investigate Department of National Planning and Finance, the Department of Works, when Honorable Peter O'Neill raised this very same issue on that day on the floor of Parliament, when Honorable Rainbow Paita was on the other side with James Marabe, when he was Mr. Fix-It-All? Why now, when Honorable Rainbow Paita is the alternate Prime Minister who will get his position soon? It's obvious that it's a political witch hunt, and we must discourage this from our Prime Minister. Prime Minister is now setting a bad precedence where if you remain with the government, you are prone to investigations. This is an indirect threat or a blackmail at the highest level. Yes, well, Honorable Governor Muduvel has rightfully said, being in an opposition is not a death sentence. But now it's otherwise now. The actions of the Prime Minister is now making it look obvious that being in an opposition is a death sentence. This is a bad precedent for our country. Every members of the parliament are equal and capable of becoming a prime minister, just like what prime minister preaches every day. They must be left to go and exercise their people's wishes, and not by indirectly threatening and blackmailing. If Prime Minister can do this to Honorable Governor Allen Bed when he was the alternate Prime Minister then, and now he is doing it to Honorable Rainbow Paita when he is now the alternate Prime Minister, what is the guarantee that he would not do it to any members of the parliament who are now with the government? There will come a time when your conscience becomes very clear and Prime Minister's sweet talks become sour in your one. You would want to move on. And on that day, today is Honorable Rainbow Paita and today is Honorable Island Bed. Tomorrow will be you. We cannot let a Prime Minister who will dictate your decisions. It's about time you step out and make your choice now. And having said that, let me say this. Let me make this appeal. If Prime Minister is very much concerned about the huge amount of money being pumped in one particular department, I am now calling for Honorable Prime Minister to do Hela people a favor by quickly directing the Office of the Auditor General like what he did now, and investigate Hela Provincial government accounts now. If he's genuine, if Prime Minister is genuine about this case, Prime Minister must now direct the Office of the Auditor General to investigate Hela Provincial government. It's very serious now. We understand there is a huge amount of money in the form of development levies, in the form of IDGs or MOA funds, in the form of special support grants, in the form of PIP funds, etc. Huge amount of money being spent into Hela Provincial government coffers, but literally speaking, there is nothing to show on the ground. There is no visibility of these funds on the ground. And that is before the eyes and the ears of the Honorable Prime Minister, and he's very much aware of this. Maybe those uneducated, maybe those who does not know what's happening, might think that Tari Airport, the upgrading of Tari Airport or the Ambo to the road that is happening, the constructions that is happening in there must be coming from Hela Provincial government, but it's not. It's not. The Tari upgrading of the Tari airport, we understand it was funded by ADB. Ambo to Tari Road was funded by national government. Credit to Honorable Peter O'Neill for initiating that. Como to Nogoli to Como Road, Nogoli to Halimbu Road, Halimbu to Kopiogo Road, now Kopiogo to Oxomen Road, which is funded by OTM tax credit scheme. Angora to Piribu Road, that is funded by